Be the change. Be the change is about being hopeful. Hopeful, hopeful, hopeful. Hopeful in thinking that I think that life can get better. So in your life, do you have hope that your life can get better no matter where you are? Do you have hope that your life can get better? If you don't, then I can tell you that life can get much better. Like life can get so much better. Even like for me, I've suffered from depression, panic attacks, PTSD, all kinds of different stuff. And I know that things can get better. But first, the truth will set you free. But first, it hurts a little bit. Okay. So you got to go through the pain again, maybe, or just feel it for a little bit and release it. And then you be free from it. So it's all worth it. And how do you do these things? Well, you got to get to know that lovely you that you are. Not the you that you think you are, but the you that you actually are. Like the you that the you that you look in the mirror and there you see all the things that you've been practicing, all the phrases, the roles, everything. That is not you. Like you are the one observing all these things. You are the essence inside of yourself. Like can't really even explain it. You just are. And getting to know your inner self. Getting to know your inner self is going to change everything in your life. And I want to pause just for a moment. I'm coming right from work, and so I want to just settle in for just one moment to the inner body, because it's easy to forget. When you're out there in the world and you're out there doing the things that the world does, then often you just go with the flow, and before you know it, you're all wrapped up in your head and you don't even think about things, and time just goes by like that. Which is why it's necessary and beneficial to tune in every so often to the inner body. Okay, we're practicing the inner body these days. So closing your eyes and feeling that energy field that you have inside of your body, throughout your whole self, inside of your whole self. There's an energy body, there's an energy field. Eckhart Tolle and Kim Eng talks about this a lot. And it's a great way to get in touch with the present moment, which is where we want to be. We want to be in the present moment because that's where everything happens. Nothing happened in the past, nothing will happen in the future. Everything happens always in the now. So we want to bring ourselves to back into the now. And just for the fun of it, I always pray, I say, can we get a little hope, healing message here today? And whatever comes out, that's what I'm presenting. So here we go. We'll see. See what comes out today. Okay. Okay, I like both of these. Great messages. Okay. So here we got. Leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. True companions is so important. And this is a lesson that I've been learning a lot like these past couple of years, is that sometimes you end up in circles because you're wounding. So wounding is what makes you think that you belong in that circle. And so with the wounding, once you start to healing, because that's why we're here, you remember? Healing, going within, letting go of everything that no longer serves us so we can take out the full potential, become truly who you are, and take out all your awesomeness and your strength and your full potential as the person, the being that you already are, very powerful. So sometimes it's necessary to, in order for you to grow and in order for you to find your true people, then sometimes you have to leave your usual social circles behind to seek out true companions. And true companions are some that can understand you. They understand your language. They understand where you're coming from, and they understand perhaps like this wounding that you have. They understand the difficulties that life has thrown your way, and maybe what it takes to overcome them. And also your social circles. If you're the smartest one in the group, you're not in the right group. If you are the best one in the group always, you're not in the right group. Like you have to find people where you can stretch yourself. You have to find groups where you can grow and continue to develop yourself in the best way that you can. And not because you're competing with other people or because you want to be better than them or any of that. Just because when you keep challenging yourself And when you keep wanting to grow and you keep learning new things and you keep developing yourself and you keep making the moves that are necessary for your growth here on this planet, your life is going to be so much more fun. And it has nothing to do with the other ones. They have their own journey. You are on your journey. So you put your blinders on a little bit and then you go in the direction where you know that you're going to be growing. And sometimes you got to leave those old, the usual social cycles, circles behind. And then we have live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. And this is also very important. Like when you look at the kids, when you look at children, like they are so present. You look in their eyes. They don't have all the judgments. They don't have all the fear or the skepticism or the, I don't know about this. I'm going to have to check this out for a little while. They don't have all of that. They're open. They are, they just allow things to happen and they just kind of go with the flow and enjoying their moment and coming out with whatever's on their heart. They speak freely and all that stuff until they don't, until we teach them to not do that because it's not appropriate. Like you don't act like that out there in the world. You don't do that. Like people are going to look at you funny. You don't want to do that. So we teach them all the restrictions that we have on our life and we teach them to our kids. And so this is a reminder, not for the kids, this is for you as an adult to get back in touch with your inner child and maybe go back there and remember how you were before all the restrictions so that you can bring some of your playfulness back into your life. And listen to the voice of that inner child. And also, like if you like me have been through a lot of trauma in your life, you've had difficult experiences, you have all kinds of stuff that makes you feel like you're outside of the norm, like you don't belong, like you're in the wrong, and all that stuff. Like you can go in and nourish and find those places where it changed for you as a child. You have to go into your memory box and you have to kind of be there with the child, with yourself, like and comfort and have compassion and kindness towards yourself for trying, and you're still here, right? So you made it. You made it through. Whatever happened, you made it through. However crooked you are, or however on the sidelines you are, or however under the weather you feel, or whatever is going on, that's okay. Like you are here. That's it. That's the start. You're still here. That's a good thing. So now you can take wherever you are, whoever you are, wherever you're at in your life, and you can take that and you can work on it until you get to where you want to be in your life and to who you want to become, so that you can shine and be the best version of yourself that you can be. And why? Just because life becomes much more fun like that, like way more fun. And also then you contribute to rising the vibration on this planet because it's very dense, it's very dark. A lot of people are in their lower vibrations, lower vibrational, heavier energy. We want to bring it up. We want to have lighthearted fun. We want to have adventure. We want to have excitement. What are you excited about today? What's exciting in your life? Did you do something fun lately? Well, no, but we can do that later. No, but yeah. So you got to find things in your life and lighten up, and the planet needs it. Like it needs people to be able to do that because it is lifting the vibration on the planet, and we need that. Health and wellness. Life area. So leave your usual social circles behind and seek true companions. Where you can maybe go and find new companions or new people. It can be, for example, maybe you want to find a workout scenario. Maybe you want to go do karate, or you want to do yoga, or maybe you want to do boxing, or maybe you want to do cycling. Maybe you want to do pottery. Maybe you want to do knitting. Maybe you want to do swimming. Maybe you want to do something where you go out and you be in a reading group, or maybe you want to go somewhere where you go and you have something that you're interested in, and you find a group that is doing that stuff, and then you can go there and you can play with them for a while and see if there's anyone there that is someone that you can connect with in your new way. Because when you start changing, you are going to outgrow some people. When you start changing, you are going, and it's not necessarily to like you don't, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore, I don't want to play with you, so I'm going to go over here. It's not about that. It's just like, okay, we had a bond back then that was good, or like it was meaningful in some way. Now it doesn't work anymore. Like now I'm on a different plane, I'm on a different energy, I'm in a different way, and so are you. Like maybe they got stuck. Most people don't work too much on themselves. So if you did a lot of work on yourself, chances are that you outwork them. and that you're going to outgrow them. And don't be afraid to do that, because there will be new people that are going to come in and support you on your journey. Reach out. Live playfully and with a light heart. Reach out. You have isolated yourself and you're trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help. So reach out to ask for support at this time. I'm guilty of this myself. Guilty as charged. Reaching out. You have isolated yourself and are trying to do everything on your own. Sometimes it can be smart to do things on your own, because if you always ask for help, like if you want to, like you always ask for help, you always need assistance with everything, you're going to have maybe difficulties in your life making your own decisions, and you might have difficulties trusting your own decisions. You might have difficulties moving in the way that you need to learn. It's important to learn those lessons, to learn those things, to do things on your own, and to be able to do things on your own. But it's also important to reach out and allow people to come in and help you when you need it. And I could go on and on and on about that, and I almost did, but I caught myself. So this is my spiritual practice here, right here, is that I sometimes I go way too deep into things, and I follow every trail in my head, and I say everything out loud, which I'm trying to learn that that's not necessary. Like, you can keep it there, and then it makes more sense for the people that you're talking to if you don't say everything that is on your brain all the time. So I'm learning and growing. So leave your usual social cycles behind. It can be difficult though. Like, we get attached to people, we get attached to people, places, and things, and it can be difficult. But this is definitely just definitely a confirming message. I would say a confirming message. Okay, so we got an encouragement. This is like the encouragement to go for it. This new starts wherever you are, like whoever these people are that you have in your life, that you might not be, they might not be good for you, and you might not be good for them. So whatever social cycles, I say cycles all the time, so social cycles, because you can cycle out of it and you can cycle into another one. And then this Fool card is here, and the Lovers card is here. Partnership, being in love, commitment, finding that person that you want to commit to. And maybe then with that comes the people, the community that you can also commit to, or be embraced by and commit to. And so taking this risk, sometimes you have to get out of your usual social things. You have to get out of your usual life. And sometimes you have to get out of your usual things that you do if you want things to change. It's like, if you want yourself to change, you have to do something different. And if you always go out and you do everything the same that you did yesterday and the day before, nothing is going to change. But if you sit down for just a little bit and you go within yourself and you start to familiarize yourself with yourself on the inside, what's going on in your mind? How much of your time are you spending in your brain, in your mind? How can you feel your inner body? Are you able to get into the present moment? Like, setting out on new journeys is going to be, that's one new journey you can set out on. That's a big one. Like, that's probably the most important journey that you can take in your whole entire lifetimes. Like, and so doing that, setting out on another journey, like finding new friends, finding new social cycles that you can connect to better, that can build you up and help rise you up. Because if you're in with people who are not supportive of you, they don't encourage you, they rather have their own opinions of what you should do and who you should be with and what you should be doing, then these people are not your people, because you have your own purpose and you have your own message system from within, and you have your own drives and your own things that you need to do with your life. And so to follow this is going to be very, you have to leave some things behind if you want something new in your life. And lovers, unions, soulmates, good companions, like people who understand you, they speak the same language, you can exchange ideas with them, you can build on each other, and make each other better, like in all different kinds of ways. And so that can be a lot of fun. And then with the living playfully with a light heart, reaching out, reaching out with I would say reaching out with not like an like not an overload of massive like emotional things like, oh, I can't do it, oh my gosh, and so this, oh my gosh, just like trying to work on that on your own, like be in your own, and kind of quiet down those things, and then be like logically like, okay, I have this thing going on here, and I was wondering if you could help me. And then I'm learning about these things too, that when people do come to help you, then it's smart to be talking about what we're doing. Like I always start talking about whatever. Like this is how my brain works. So I'm learning to be more specific to the topic, like to keep on with what we're doing, more focused in a way. And this is like reach out, but reach out in a focused way, not an overly emotional way or overly whatever emotional way, right? And the transformation, like ending something, again, like ending something is going to set you on this new journey. If you want something new in your life, you have to end something. And this death card is like transformation. Perhaps you're transforming from being overly emotional. Now you can be more logical and rational and approach people in a better way. Perhaps you're graduating from being overly hurt and painful or victimized or whatever, and then now you're learning that you're here, you're still here, and you survived all this, and now you can set out on this new journey with a playful and a light heart, and you're learning all these things and allowing endings to happen in your life so that you can embrace something new. And Esther and Abraham Hicks says, the law of attraction. They say, the universe does not know if you are offering your vibration because you are living what you are living or because you are imagining that you are living it. In either case, it answers the vibration and the manifestation must follow. So be mindful of what you are manifesting. If you are vibrating from a state of fear, you're going to attract more fear. If you're vibrating on a level of gratitude, the universe going to give you so many things to be grateful for. It's a big difference, and that's a part of the inner transformation that you can do. This is why the gratitude list is like a gift from heaven. Writing 10 things every day that you're grateful for, it'll change your whole everything, like just like that. Simple but very efficient. And so the beautiful light in me, it honors, it loves, and respects the same beautiful light in you. And until next time, namaste.